Oh, there's a skincare routine. Oh, no? Okay. This far, start over?
Hey! I'm Amy.
I'm Sarah.
We're Shenanigans Sisters.
Pew, pew.
Boo, boo, boo. Pew, pew. So we are week 2 check-in for intermittent fasting. Say it slow.
Intermittent fasting. I'm going to say it as fast. Just intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting.
You know what I'm saying.
IF.
Week 2 if.
Week 2 if. Okay, so just as a quick reminder of where we started, I'm never sharing my starting weight, but I will share that last week I lost 2 pounds, and that was week 1 of the check-in. So this is our second week, just kind of my starting point.
Second week. Okay, so I am not going to share my starting weight just because it doesn't matter really, but I am, week 1 was down. But do we do that? Am I telling things? Oh. Hi. Who are we?
Good morning.
Where are we?
Happy day. So week 1 you were down.
Week 1 I was down 3 pounds and change.
Mm-hmm.
And then this most recent weigh-in I was down 0.1.
Oh, I thought you said you
pounds.
gained 0.3.
No.
Oh,
I was down 0.1 pounds,
gotcha.
which that's not my goal really, so I'm not too worried about it.
Well, you jumped ahead. So this week I am down 1.4 pounds. So a total of 3.4 for me and a total of math for her.
3 point something for me.
Yeah, so twinsies.
Twins out wins.
Yeah. So as a reminder as well, my goals really are to lose weight, but to feel good, but to lose enough weight that I can do all of the other things that I want to do to enjoy life, have my clothes fit better, all the reasons people lose weight. And her goals are...
I thought you were going to tell them for me. I was like, this is easy.
Cutie curly hairs.
My goals are to feel better. If I drop a couple of pounds, I'm not unhappy with it, but I definitely just overall want to feel better, healthier.
How did you feel this past week?
I felt pretty darn good. What about your you had a little spell, dizzy spell in.
Yeah, so I felt pretty good this past week, and until Thursday, I was dizzy and lightheaded and everything like that. The next day I felt fine, so I think it was like I was fighting a cold or something. I've been having trouble with my ear, so maybe I got like an ear infection type of thing going on, but I feel great. I felt great yesterday, I feel great today. This past week, so I want to kind of go over what I did. We were similar, but we kind of varied a little bit. So I did the 16-8 pretty much all week. The only day was Friday. I changed it up, and I think I broke my fast at 11 a.m. And then I did not count my calories the rest of the day. I just kind of enjoyed my life. After I weighed in, and I was like, yeah, let me go enjoy my life. But I think if I were to count my calories, I'd be right on par. To be honest, it was nice. It was a nice break to not have to think about it and not have to think about how am I going to log this. So I went out to eat, and I had a salad, and it was a beautiful salad. But there were things like it was so many little toppings that I wouldn't want to log. So that was nice, and it was a nice break to have that.
Yeah.
But overall, as I mentioned, just kind of feeling great. One other thing that I did add to it in hopes of kind of increasing my weight loss is 3 days this past week. I got up in the morning and I ran/walked a mile. So kind of like running the straight. We have a track near our house. So running the straights, walking the curves, mixed with that, running half, walking half, that kind of thing. And it was great for my energy. So it's kind of weird. We're always taught that you should always have some kind of food in your stomach when you work out, right? So it was very different to get up and know I'm not going to have food for hours and then go out and run. Obviously a mile I'm not setting the world on fire. But it was enough to really kind of give me that extra boost and, get me through until the next time that I could eat. So it was pretty good. I think I'm going to continue that. I don't want to add any other workout things just yet. I don't think. My sister's trying to shame me. Is she shaming me?
No.
Pressure? Peer
No.
pressuring?
I think she thinks she has something really, really good. Not this sister. There are more of us.
Can you imagine?
I think she thinks she has something really great.
And she wants to share it.
Yeah, she wants to share.
So she's doing Orange Theory. And my theory with that is that, it's great. I just want to make sure that I'm making small incremental changes that I can sustain. So I just feel like adding Orange Theory into my world right now means planning to go to a gym versus like living my life kind of as is, just watching the windows that I eat. And then, like I said, there's a track right across the street from my house. So it's literally like, stumble out the door in the morning, run, stumble back in, and hit my office for work. So it's easy breezy. Adding something else to that it's a little scary to me because I'm an all or nothing kind of person sometimes. So if I have in my mind that I should be doing Orange Theory 3 times a week and running a couple times a week and then, whatever it is that I think that I'm doing, and if I mess up, then I feel like a failure, and then I'll just be like, well, why count my calories today because I didn't go to the gym? It's an example, but I just don't want to get to that point where I'm feeling defeated by things that I'm putting on myself.
Heard.
Heard.
Definitely heard. I will say that I noticed your energy levels on the days that you ran. I was like, holy crap. I'm like, let me get my caffeine in me. And I'm not amazing in the morning, but I think I have some energy. I wake up with some energy. I usually wake up and sometimes I'll come, and I'll clean out the kitchen and stuff. I have some energy, but oh my gosh. So I think there's definitely something to that exercising without food in your belly. I think it kind of puts your brain and body into a gear that it wouldn't necessarily be in otherwise.
Yeah.
And it gives you an energy level that, So I don't do any running or exercising per se. I stand while I work at my desk, and I like to make sure that I get a couple of dances in. This sounds so stupid, but I listen to a lot of music while I work, and in the morning in particular, I try and make sure that, I'll skip to the songs that make the most sense for me to just go all out dancing. So I'll just be kind of twirling around, and I feel like that's a little bit of a workout. It's enough for me, and the endorphins go, and it makes me feel good for the day.
I do some dancing as well, but I don't stand as much as you do.
Yeah.
So my desk has a standing sitting option, where her desk is like, you're standing. That's it.
That's it. Those are the options. Yeah.
Yeah. Choose your own adventure. Do you want to stand or stand? What did we eat this week?
What did we eat this week? Food?
Did continue with the Soylents. They have been absolutely clutch.
Necessary.
Again, I mentioned last week that I want to find a replacement, something that's not Soylent, but Soylent's beneficial adjacent. And I haven't done that yet, so no updates there. Food-wise,
Slacker.
do we have like taco salads and...
Yeah. I wish I'm my ability to recall anything I've done on past days is like just trash. I
she's
put
getting
food
old.
in. We probably did eggs a couple of times.
Yes.
Eggs are easy
Eggs.
when you've got chickens.
Yes, which I don't know that we've brought up before, but we did mention that we're mostly plant-based. So the eggs from our chickens that are in the backyard there.
They're so cute.
They are cute. We'll introduce you to them one day.
Mm-hmm.
But we did that a lot, and then we did have pizza one night.
Mm-hmm.
And interestingly, the next day after I had pizza, that's the day that I was feeling off. So that might be a thing too. So something to experiment with and figure out. So anything else?
No, I did find myself craving. It's kind of difficult to cram all of the eating. Obviously, that's why the Soylents are so important to get those calories in. But I found myself craving vegetables and like fruits. Like I wanted real foods that I could chew, and I had very specific cravings. So I ended up walking to the store and getting some peppers and some apples and things like that. But I found it interesting, and it's not that I don't like fruit, but that was the first time where I was kind of like, I need to have, it was particularly the bell peppers. I was like, I need bell peppers in my life.
So look into what nutrients you might be missing. Typically, if you're craving something, it's because your body's missing something.
That's quite possible.
You are taking vitamins. Yes.
I am. I do. I take vitamins. I take a slew of vitamins, actually.
A slew.
A slew. Well, not a slew. I take different vitamins. We'll call it that. So we have, through our job, this access to this program where you get $25 a month to kind of spend money wherever you want. And the place that I spend money at, it was health and fitness related. And the place that I spend money at has a lot of vitamins and things like that. So I've been kind of experimenting with different vitamins and things. And a lot of them are multivitamins or multivitamin adjacent, I guess. But so when I say a slew, that's kind of what I mean. I'm just kind of trying to find the one that when I take it, I'm like, yeah, this is it. You know?
Yes, as I mentioned, I'm very happy with my vitamins, and I haven't been really craving anything. I still have had the issue of trying to get all of my calories in, but I did a lot better this past week, not waiting until the last minute. There were a couple of like, oh no, it's half past the threshold.
Yeah, I think I've been doing poorly with making sure I'm getting my calories in by cutoff time. So I'm where you were week 1. I'm panicking. You know, I should have just watched our video and then I'd know.
You should have smashed that subscribe button.
It's been reinforced. Feel free to smash it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's pretty much it.
That's all I got.
That's all I have. That's all she wrote.
See you next time.
We're not.
I'm not falling asleep over here.
She's crying.
Toodles.